We are thrilled to be here with you today to celebrate the uniquely qualified class of 2020. Having finished their coursework, our graduates have worked hard and are well prepared to embark upon their journeys into the dynamic field of public health. To kickstart this celebration, please welcome Cheryl Healton, Dean of the NYU School of Global Public Health.
Welcome, everyone. It's wonderful to see your faces after so long apart from one another. I miss seeing you, and I hope that you are all safe and well. In my role as Dean of the School of Global Public Health, I speak today to you on behalf of the faculty and the administration to say how proud we are of your accomplishments in this extraordinary time. We celebrate your achievements today and also your remarkable adaptability in this last semester. That adaptability will serve you well as you embark on the next phase of your careers. We have many sayings at NYU GPH. The first you will no doubt be familiar with, reinventing the public health paradigm. COVID-19 has exposed just how badly the public health infrastructure in this nation must be rethought and innovated. Some of you will no doubt become the new architects of that reinvented infrastructure. Others among you may become frontline workers in public health by overseeing contact tracing, testing, planning for the next pandemic, and ensuring our public health system at every level is modernized and fully capable of successfully preventing and responding to the next epidemic. You've also often heard me say that public health is more than a career. It's a calling to save lives for a living. You've watched the courageous public health workers and healthcare providers on the front lines of this battle, putting their personal health and safety as well as that of their loved ones at risk every day to selflessly save the lives of others. Thank you for answering the call to join the public health profession at this historic time and for coming to NYU to prepare yourselves for it. Finally, I'll leave you with another saying I admire. Smooth seas never made a skilled sailor. This global pandemic has shown you firsthand how turbulent and catastrophic a public health emergency can be. The lessons from it will stay with you for the rest of your lives. The pandemic underscores just how bold and important the decision was 5 years ago by NYU's Board of Trustees and leadership to establish a School of Global Public Health. It is now my privilege as your dean to introduce our next speaker, an ardent supporter of our school, the president of New York University, Dr. Andy Hamilton.
Thank you, Dean Healton. I'm delighted to say a few words to the outstanding School of Global Public Health community. Class of 2020, I know that this is not the way we hope to celebrate this milestone in your lives. But although our format today is virtual, our pride in you could not be more real. You have met the challenges of the past semester with forbearance and resourcefulness, and you have completed a rigorous course of study at one of the top-ranked schools of public health in the nation. Now you are poised to launch your careers in the midst of the global fight against COVID-19. Your hard-earned skills are needed now more than ever. Your graduation keynote speaker this year is a terrific role model for you in these unprecedented times. He has dedicated his career to protecting the health of all Americans. But in his current role, he works to safeguard the lives of New York City's 8.5 million residents, especially its most vulnerable populations. As Deputy Mayor for Health and Human Services, Dr. Raul Perea-Henze oversees 11 agencies and mayoral offices. These include New York City's Department of Health and its system of hospitals and other healthcare facilities, home to many of the courageous healthcare workers on the front lines of the coronavirus fight in this great city. So please join me in a warm NYU welcome, along with our unceasing gratitude to Deputy Mayor Perea-Henze.
Thank you, President Hamilton, for the warm introduction. I am honored to have this opportunity to address the 365 of you graduating from the School of Global Public Health today at this extraordinary time. On behalf of the City of New York, I congratulate you on this achievement and thank you for choosing to serve in public health careers. Your choice is one of the most important and visible things anyone could do to help millions of people right now. Your contributions are going to shape our city and the world for decades to come. More than half of you are international students or from underrepresented communities. You come from more than 40 countries and speak 39 different languages. You are truly a class of global public health professionals. As you have learned during your time at NYU, New York is a global city, and what happens around the world has an impact on public health here, and what happens in New York City affects the world. 8.6 million New Yorkers are grateful to you for choosing to serve. I also want to recognize all the family members, loved ones, and friends who help you get you where you are today. No matter where your journey in life takes you, always remember the support and sacrifices of those who help you. Never lose touch with where you come from. When I accepted the honor to be your keynote speaker, I could not anticipate it that I would be delivering this speech virtually and not in person with you today. So much has changed in a short time, and we are all struggling to make sense of it, grappling to understand the profound shifts underway so that we can act to make things better for the communities we serve. We don't have all the answers right now, far from it. We are learning new things about a new disease and its fallout every day. The road ahead is going to be long, difficult, and at many points unpredictable. What I do know for sure is that you all will be integral to our recovery, and the world needs you right now. As you begin this journey at this challenging time, I want to talk to you about the importance of resilience, both professionally and personally. I'd like to share what I have learned from 3 decades on the front lines of global public health, so that it might help you find the most happiness in your careers and lives. Here is what I know. Being a resilient professional and person takes 3 things. Recognize that crisis presents opportunity and embrace the challenge as a gift to grow. Understand that some of the most important lessons are not learned in books, and adapt to the situation. Stay true to yourself and look for happiness in your mission of saving lives. I will spend a few moments now on each of these points from my own experience. Growing up in Mexico, the son of health professionals, I knew from the time I was a teenager that I wanted to be a doctor. When I finished medical school, I hoped to work for the World Health Organization, but before I could make my way to Geneva, my first stop was in New York City, working for the Health and Hospitals Corporation and at Kings County Hospital. I soon found myself on the front lines of the AIDS crisis at the epicenter of the epidemic. One of my assignments was to work with the city's Department of Mental Health and nonprofit groups to decide how to allocate funding from the Ryan White CARE Act. This wasn't what I had planned for, but it gave me opportunities and insights from the front lines that have shaped and sustained me ever since. In the end, working for the city of New York was just like working for the world, only more than I could have ever imagined. This shows that you can't plan everything about your career. In fact, you can't plan most of it. You need to be ready for anything, and you will be defined not by what happens to you, but by how you respond to it. Just as my generation was presented with the AIDS crisis, your generation faces the challenge of COVID-19. It's been 100 years since the world has seen a pandemic like this, and now this is your turn. I extend my condolences to all who have been lost and struggle with this disease, and I salute our brave frontline workers and public health professionals whose ranks you are now joining. From the courage of first responders to the stark disparities and impact, COVID-19 exposes the strengths and weaknesses of our current public health infrastructures. Here in New York City, we are at the epicenter of the epicenter. Communities of color are dying at rates disproportionate to their representation in the population. The disease preys on pre-existing conditions that disproportionately burden the neediest communities, from chronic diseases to overcrowded housing. We are not just facing a public health emergency, but a social crisis. The unemployment rate in this country stands at nearly 15%, the worst since the Great Depression. Routines have been upended, and social isolation holds potentially far-reaching implications for mental health and our civic fabric. Like past public health crises, some have responded by trying to blame immigrants and marginalized groups as if somehow this were all the fault of our most vulnerable neighbors. As I said earlier, crisis presents opportunities. Resilience means approaching the challenge as a gift, the chance to grow as a professional and as a person. As graduates of NYU School of Global Public Health, you have been uniquely trained to imagine how we can reinvent the public health paradigm. The COVID-19 crisis compels us to reimagine public health systems to better safeguard future populations from the next outbreak. You were made for this moment. This is your time. In the next 1 to 2 years, we will need to laser focus on health equity in the following ways and more. We have to reinforce the health of our hospital system, especially public hospitals and safety nets. We must continue to fight chronic diseases that predispose COVID patients to poor outcomes. We need guaranteed health care for all, regardless of immigration status or ability to pay. The de Blasio administration already started this work with NYC Care in Bronx, Brooklyn, and Staten Island. Now you are the architects of the better future that we need to build. The AIDS crisis and COVID-19 show that public health professionals need to be prepared for anything. You may be asking yourself, how can I prepare for the unknown? What is the most useful among everything I just learned in my program? Well, put down your books. Some of the most important lessons you need for this fast-moving and unpredictable world cannot be learned that way. The public health profession has changed rapidly since I received my training at Yale. My own career has moved from performing 500 deliveries in a year in an underserved area in northern Mexico to global health with the pharmaceutical industry, or working with homeless veterans, and ultimately being the CFO at the Commerce Department in the Clinton administration. There was no blueprint I could study for these situations. In fact, if I had followed dogma rather than being open to the reality on the ground, I would have not arrived at the best solutions for the communities I've served. This goes to show that resilience is about being able to adapt to any situation. What matters today more than ever in the public health profession, or any field really, is critical and strategic thinking, flexibility, and creativity. You are well positioned for the present moment. You are graduates of a school anchored in innovation and entrepreneurship in New York City, one of the greatest living laboratories of public health education in the world. Right now, leaders are wrestling with big questions that move beyond traditional public health areas and look at all the different factors that go into taking care of a community. Here in New York City, we've had to ask, how do you get millions of supplies like PPE, face shields, gowns, and ventilators to high-need areas when there is not enough available? The answer is we made our own using local firms to help keep New Yorkers employed and protect our frontline workers. We've asked, how do you deliver millions of meals to communities that are suddenly food insecure because of the pandemic? The answer is you tap into the vast distribution network of our departments of education and sanitation and convert a fleet of taxi drivers into a food delivery force. We've asked also, how do you see around the corner and anticipate what is next in the fast-moving science around COVID-19? We answer by assembling the brightest minds for a scientific advisory council. And now we are asking, how do you balance the need to reopen society and the economy with the public health and safety of millions? These are the kinds of questions you will face in your careers, and the answers will not be found in a book. You will need flexibility, creativity, and innovation to adapt to any situation. Throughout my career, I've been fortunate to work with medical leaders and traveled to 145 countries to help preserve the physician-patient relationship. In each place, I have seen the beauty of similarities and adapted to the differences. What unites all these diverse experiences is there is a fundamental purpose the same. It is about the mission of saving lives. With public health expertise in growing demand, you are going to have many choices about where to work and how to spend your time in the years to come. You may be tempted to pick the job with the biggest salary or the most impressive sounding title. And yes, there might be times when that choice makes the most sense for your long-term goals. But as you weigh all the options that are sure to come your way, I want to urge you to pick opportunities that let you fulfill the mission you were made for, and that is serving communities and saving lives. When you decide on that basis, you will never go wrong. Staying true to yourself and that purpose of service keeps you resilient even in the most challenging times. You will draw strength from being in the position that gives you the greatest opportunity to serve. One other thing, part of career choice is picking the people who will surround you in the job. This is so important, and too often young professionals overlook this in favor of concerns like salary, titles, and location. Always look for bosses, mentors, and colleagues who will challenge you, support you, and help you learn and grow in wisdom. And at the risk of sounding a little too personal, I will suggest you should also consider looking for those same qualities in your life partners. I've seen mediocre people rise, or brilliant people never achieve their potential, given the people they share their lives with. As you take the next steps in your journey, you are entering an exciting field at a time of profound and rapid change. This historic moment calls for what you uniquely bring as public health professionals. You are especially trained to build and assure the conditions for healthy and equitable societies. The world needs you, which means you are going to have to stay strong. We need you to be resilient. To review, here's what it takes based on my experience. Recognize that crisis presents opportunity and embrace the challenge as a gift to grow. Understand that some of the important lessons are not learned in books and adapt to the situation. Stay true to yourself and find happiness in your mission of saving lives. To conclude, today we celebrate your accomplishment and look to you as future public health leaders. We know you will succeed because of your great preparation at NYU and in New York City. So, congratulations, class of 2020. Now go forth to make the world a better place.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Mayor.
Now, please welcome Ella Watson-Stryker, GPH graduation keynote speaker in 2015. Ella joins us from Michigan in her role as humanitarian representative in the U.S. with Médecins Sans Frontières, where she is working on the front lines to improve conditions in nursing home facilities so hard hit by COVID-19.
Hello, class of 2020. Congratulations on your accomplishment today, and welcome to a world that needs you more than ever. My work has taken me to some places far from my home in New York City, but now, for the first time, I'm responding to a humanitarian crisis here in the United States. For those of us who train to respond to health emergencies, this pandemic is proving to be a marathon, but one that needs to be run at a sprint. The only way forward is together, and the skills that you have now mastered are critically needed and critically relevant to the world you graduate into. I'm delighted to introduce my colleague, my friend, and current teammate, Dr. Maria Guevara. Maria was trained in pulmonary and critical care medicine at the University of Florida and also holds a diploma in tropical medicine and hygiene from the Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine and a Master of Science in Global Health Policy from the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. Maria has worked with Doctors Without Borders since 2004 in numerous countries and roles, always showing up where her broad skill set is most needed. In addition to treating patients, Maria has also worked on humanitarian policy and advocacy initiatives. From 2012 to 2017, she was the regional humanitarian representative in Asia. Following that, she was the senior coordinator for our initiative to stop attacks on healthcare in 2018. She is currently a senior operational positioning and advocacy advisor in global health in our office in Geneva, although currently she's on detachment at this time to lead our medical activities in the COVID-19 response.
Greetings 2020 graduates of the NYU School of Global Public Health. It goes without saying the great honor to be here speaking to you as your commencement speaker, especially in this most surreal moment of our lives today. You may be wondering how such a person like me have come upon this great opportunity to address you all on one of what is and will be, hopefully, the many great moments of your life. But that is exactly the beauty of life, finding the silver linings in the most inopportune moments. As a medical humanitarian worker, I have seen my share of such moments, having worked in conflict zones, in numerous outbreaks including Ebola, in the wake of extreme weather disasters all over the world. But little did I expect to find myself in a hotel room in Middle America on an exploratory mission with a team from Doctors Without Borders, as we look to see how we can assist the elderly and their caretakers during this unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic, and be delivering a commencement speech through a steel bubble. The situation we find ourselves in today is a litmus test to humanity, and is the first test for you all as you step out as graduates in this new world ahead of you. Are you ready? As we sit here stuck in our homes, speculating and imagining futures and what the new normal is or might be, we are in fact getting a glimpse of this in real time with COVID-19. We are living a novel situation for society today, even if pandemics are not necessarily a known entity. Certainly in your studies in global public health, you would know infectious outbreaks are not new. This new modern pestilence, however, is testing our mettle, like we have not seen since the great advancements in medicine and public health in the last 2 centuries. And as it gallops around the globe, showing that it has no prejudices and spares no one in particular, it is proving itself a mighty adversary to humanity, shaking the building blocks of human existence known to date, highlighting the weaknesses of human-made and societal architectural designs. It magnifies powerfully the existing structural injustices, inequities, and inequalities of the anthropocentric world of today. In a much slower-paced onset, though not less real, is another much larger looming challenge facing us, that of climate change and environmental degradation. We see, as many have, the glaring link between climate change and COVID-19. While their timelines may be different, they do have some key commonalities. That is, they do not respect national boundaries, they are global in impact, and they demand a collective response. This is the new normal that lies ahead, one of a very different landscape that requires a radical approach, and not the mere normalization of adjusted actions using past reflexes. Rather, it is asking for going beyond norms, opting for radical inclusion, hope, and courage, to walk into the unknown and undertake the profound change that the planet, humanity, and all life need. The new normal is forcing humans to think differently, act more responsibly, live more sustainably, and work more collectively. In essence, behave more respectfully and humanely, not only towards each other, but to all life forms. It is requiring humans to take an ideological stance, to see humanity as a collective, a community of humans that work together in solidarity to ease inequities and inequalities and restore health to humans and its ecosystem. Are you ready to be that radical agent of change? As you contemplate what the next steps for you could be, should be, would be, just consider a few words. Vulnerability. To steal a quote from George Orwell, we all know that while all animals are equal, some are more equal than others. At some point or another, we are all vulnerable to some extent. But we know that inequities and disparities are experienced disproportionately more by certain populations. COVID-19, while not the great equalizer because of this fact, it nevertheless reminds of our collective fragility. Do not forget that. Responsibility. There is this great tale of two maps of climate responsibility versus climate vulnerability. The overwhelming majority of those responsible for climate change is in the north, whereas those most vulnerable are in the south. Regardless of where we sit, however, we are all one species, that is, human. We collectively are responsible for the world we create and react to. It is our collective responsibility to not only be the cause, but also and especially be the solution we require. Connectivity. COVID is the best example of what globalization means, highlighting just how connected we really are, reminding us that our collective health security contributes to individual health security. It also shows the importance of relationality, reminding us to review, rethink, re-envision our relations, not only to each other, but to Earth, our natural ecosystem, nature, moving from a predatory perspective to one of better stewardship. But the first relationship must begin with ourselves, highlighting a critical step to first tend to our inner gardens, connecting with the internal environment as we then relate to the external. Connections means building bridges. It is asking us to listen better to the world of science and empirical study, and also be able to listen to local knowledge and lived experience. It means being the bridge between these two worlds. Finally, opportunity. The Chinese character Wei Zhu, an oft-quoted and oft-quoted word to mean danger and opportunity, when actually it means at a critical juncture. Earth has forced the world to stop, rest, take a moment to breathe. It's urged us to push the reset button. For you, as you step out and find yourself in a critical juncture, will you dare to take the road less traveled, and in doing so, to make it wider for more people to follow into a future that is healthier for everyone? I'll leave you with the last quote from Albert Camus from his book, The Plague. What's true of all evils in the world is true of plague as well. It helps men to rise above themselves. Are you ready to be the curator of new possibilities? These are my questions to you.
Now it is time for the presentation of a very special award, our school's first Teaching Excellence Award for a faculty member. Nominations for this award were accepted from faculty, students, and administrators, with faculty choosing the winner. As chair of the Teaching Excellence Committee, it is my great pleasure to present our inaugural award to Dr. Alexis Mergenoff in recognition of her contributions to teaching and curriculum. Alexis, you had stiff competition, but the committee was impressed by the way you described your own philosophy about teaching, your desire to pay forward the great mentorship you have received over your career, your innovative syllabi, and your stellar course evaluations. And then, of course, there is what your students have written about you. I want to share some of these comments. Dr. Mergenoff was always the first person I sought advice and support from, as she always had a way to make my ideas and interests into a tangible reality. And a second student wrote, "In her classroom, we never lose sight of why we chose the field of public health. Dr. Mergenoff brings an inviting, dynamic energy to the classroom, setting a tone that encourages student discussion. It's in these moments I realize the breadth of experience in my peers and learn from their perspectives." With this award, Alexis, the school celebrates your achievements.
joyful greetings to the graduating class of 2020.
I can't believe we're here.
We finally made it. This is such a big accomplishment.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We made it.
Class of 2020, we did it. During these unprecedented times, our roles have been redefined. This degree is no longer just a symbol of academic achievement. Instead, it is representative of a baton being passed on for us to continue the marathon that is global health.
I am so proud to be part of this graduating class because we are strong, we are diligent, and we're resilient. Despite all that is going on, we move forward because that's who we are. We're the class of 2020. We have been strengthened and trained for this moment. We are made for this moment. So we are ready to serve, we are ready to help people, help our nation, and help our world. Without fear and with full faith, we will make it through this together because we strive together, we thrive together, and we fight together.
I want to thank my professors and my classmates for making my MPH epidemiology experience so great.
I've had an amazing time over this last 2 years and really enjoyed the connections I've made with each one of you. Although I'm let down that we can't spend this time together, I'm really excited of what the future holds for us.
I want to make a special shout out to Kristen, Andrea, my friends Nivi, Patty, Nirja, and Charu. Thank you so much for making this experience that much more memorable for me. And I will really, really miss 726 and our common space.
All of our hilarious moments together, from being outside to being in the library, and honestly everything in between, I will forever cherish every brunch, every study session, every encouraging moment.
In these 2 very short years, I made such great connections, and just honestly just want to take the time to thank everyone, especially the professors I got to work with, and all the people I've gotten to meet, and my friends that I made along the way.
I just wanted to give a quick thank you to the program in general for existing, and all the students and faculty and staff and classes, because human life and well-being and health is really, at the end of the day, what brings meaning to anything. So I just wanted to thank you and wish you all the best of luck.
And I just hope that we each make an effort over the next few years to reach out and stay connected, because we all have a passion for public health. We all want to improve the world, and that's what unites us and keeps us strong.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what we do next.
Stay safe, stay protective, and celebrate!
Take care, everyone, and stay safe. Please keep in touch.
Let's go out into the world and do what we do best, and that is succeed.
We are the future. This is only the beginning. Congratulations, everyone.
Good afternoon and welcome to Dean Healton, our distinguished faculty, administrators, families, and friends of graduates. But most of all, I'd like to welcome the New York University School of Global Public Health, class of 2020. Friends, this is our moment. It's a great honor for me to be able to partake in this celebration with all of you. Specifically, during this period of intense transition where we are developing in both our personal and professional lives. This moment of transition for us coincides with one of the most intense health transformations of our generation. This transformation has called on each and every one of us to act as global citizens with resilience and courage. And with that, I'd like to take a moment and specifically acknowledge all of you who are at the front lines and each of you who are essential workers during this period. For your continued bravery and hard work does not go unnoticed. Thank you. I think we can all agree it's been a strange time attending Zoom University. I vividly remember the first day of school. Coming off the subway, I had no doubt I looked like an overexcited tourist, staring at the NYU building flags, wondering how I'd fit into this place. I had no idea that 726 Broadway would build that community for us. Walking into our student space, it's synonymous to seeing Dr. Vina, Kristen, Andrea, Angelica, and Angel's bright smiling faces, as they're always willing to lend a hand in any regard. The space was a sanctuary, a place we often came to for free food. Yet we stayed to bring alive all of our ideas for various clubs, assignments, projects, and even our careers. We received support and abundant resources, which we continually utilized to foster collaboration and host a multitude of events to link our passions and link our knowledge to the outside world. We made it a point to address disparities in healthcare through a variety of events, including hosting mapathons, panels focusing on representation, discussions on sexual and reproductive health, food and clothing donation drives, participating in substance abuse training programs, and so much more. We have continued to work and learn relentlessly in pursuit of a bigger cause and the underlying belief that health is a human right. We work harder today, and we treat this fight not as a burden, but as a gift to work towards a better tomorrow. I'm continually inspired by the challenges each and every one of you have endured in the past 2 years, as each of you have managed to handle not only school, but families, jobs, internships, and volunteering with nothing but grace. Even though our time together has come to an abrupt end, there was a sense of community between us, and there still is. We will move forward as a community by utilizing our individual strengths and truly impact our world, because I know you are all capable of so much more than you can ever imagine. I am ready to see the skills we have learned inside the classroom to be put into practice by each and every one of us. Because the field of public health has rapidly emerged in the past century, and we have no intention of slowing down. I'm ready for you to create your legacy. I will always fondly reminisce about 726 Broadway, where people would often stop and poke fun of my heater, the portable one I use to defrost their frozen fingers. I am proud to have been with all of you as a friend and peer these past 2 years, and wish you all nothing but happiness and success. We are now and forever proud public health professionals. I'd like to end my time with you by reiterating the words of Dr. Julia Vina from our first day of orientation, as I find these words now more pertinent than ever before. So get ready to roll up your sleeves and save some lives. Thank you and congratulations.
And now it's time to celebrate our honors and awardees. We are thrilled to celebrate the achievements of our graduate and undergraduate award recipients. First, our graduates. For the student-nominated Service to Community Award and faculty-nominated Public Health Practice and Leadership Award, Francesca Minardi. For the student-nominated Public Health Social Justice Award, Michael Clark. For the faculty-nominated Public Health Research Award, Mallory Young. For our class representative at all university commencement, Yi-Ray Kim. For our banner bearer at all university commencement, Jennifer Arzu. And congratulations again to our student speaker, Pinkey Patel. Congratulations to our graduate award recipients, all of you. Now, our undergraduate awardees. For student-nominated Service to Community Award, Oyinda Abby Peter. For the student-nominated Public Health Social Justice Award, Datilasha Simon. For the faculty-nominated Public Health Research Award, Maimouna Faye and Andrew Hahn. For the faculty-nominated Public Health Practice and Leadership Award, Juliana Esposito. For our final award, the Faculty of the Year Award. Each year, the graduating students are asked to nominate a GPH faculty member who they feel provides exceptional instruction and care to their students. This year's award goes to Dr. David Abramson, Clinical Associate Professor of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Thank you, David, for all that you do for our school and our students. And now, join me in honoring our 2020 Delta Omega Honorary Public Health Society, Delta Beta Chapter inductees. Each year, the chapter elects GPH students, faculty, and alumni for their scholarly achievements and contributions to the advancement of public health. In addition, the chapter elects people who possess exceptional qualifications and have attained meritorious distinction in the field of public health. Election to membership in Delta Omega recognizes not only merit, but also further acknowledges excellence and devotion to public health. Congratulations to this year's inductees.
Congratulations to all the graduates. I'm thrilled for you, and a special shout out to my public health law class. You guys got through difficult material during a difficult time and you did a great job. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations to everyone.
Hello 2020 graduates. Congratulations on your hard work and perseverance. You did it. I'm sorry we can't be together in person today to celebrate, but I hope these messages are able to convey how proud we are of you and your achievements. And while graduating in the midst of a global pandemic is not ideal, as graduates of public health, you're very on brand. 2 years ago, some of you started at NYU just as I did. It's been an absolute pleasure to spend the last 2 years getting to know many of you, to teach you, and to learn from you. And while we're all undoubtedly feeling some level of uncertainty right now, as public health professionals, we know how to adapt and innovate. We're taught to do the best with what we have in order to protect and improve the health of our communities. I look forward to hearing about the inspiring and innovative work that you will all be doing in the months and years ahead. So please keep in touch, and best of luck to all of you.
Congratulations, graduating colleagues. You are entering the next stage of your professional life at the most important juncture in global public health. Your role in global public health is now understood more than ever before. I look forward to witnessing all your accomplishments.
Congratulations, GPH class of 2020. We are so thrilled for you. Your degrees are needed now more than ever. Best wishes.
I want to congratulate all of you on your graduation from the NYU School of Global Public Health. I know you've probably heard this already, but based on the students that I've come to know, as well as many others that I've heard about from other faculty, I think you are our best class ever. As you know, you're also our first class to graduate in the face of a worldwide public health crisis. And as a result of that, you may be the first class in a long time that will be encountering a general public, a political leadership, and many others who appreciate the need for a strong public health system, both governmental public health services as well as academic public health, where models are being developed and evidence-informed strategies are being proposed. As you go out into the world, I'm confident that you will figure out how to best use the training you received here to address the pandemic, as well as take advantage of new opportunities to advance the health of the public. I hope you will stay in touch, and I wish you all the best.
Congratulations, class of 2020. NYU's Office of Global Services commends you on your accomplishments.
To the class of 2020, I wish you a really happy graduation. We're all sorry that we can't be together to celebrate all your accomplishments. You are getting your MPH or your PhD or your bachelor's degree in the midst of a global pandemic, something that we haven't seen for 100 years. I have every faith that you're all going to go out into the world and make a huge difference. Congratulations, and I hope we can all be together soon.
Class of 2020, congratulations. You are graduating in the midst of a public health emergency of global dimensions. Your skills, your enthusiasm, your appetite for learning, all of that, your interest in helping others, it's needed now more than ever. So good luck and thank you, and keep in touch.
Congratulations, GPH graduates. It's been my privilege to get to know many of you. I'm so impressed by your accomplishments at this early stage of your careers, and I know you'll go on to make an impact. You're entering the public health profession at a monumental time, and you'll forever be part of a historic generation shaped by this global pandemic that's shown all of us the meaning and value of public health. We at GPH are so proud of you and your commitment to creating a more just and equitable world. So please stay in touch. Professors love to hear from former students. Congratulations again, and good luck to you all.
To the class of 2020, congratulations on all your hard work and success. You have shown such incredible strength and resilience over the years. Take this time to truly celebrate your achievements and keep striving towards your dreams. Congrats, GPH.
To the graduating class of NYU School of Global Public Health, I bet you never imagined when you first embarked upon your studies at GPH that you would be graduating in the midst of a global pandemic. And as you graduate today, you will apply all of your knowledge, skills, and talents to address the world's most pressing public health problems. The graduating class at GPH is quite a diverse group. We know that diversity enhances problem solving. And in addition, the diversity of your experiences while you were at GPH, in addition to the ways that you approach problems, will be tremendous assets to the field of public health. Many of you started at GPH with little more than hopes and dreams. You applied all of your energy and all of your determination to complete your coursework because you were driven by this tremendous sense of determination to enter the field of public health and do wonderful things. And we know that you will continue to use that drive and determination now as you're entering the next phase of your careers. Graduating class of 2020, we are so very proud of you. Congratulations. We wish you all the very best.
Greetings, public health graduates of 2020. I'm really happy for you. This is an exciting time in public health, and we expect a lot out of you. I'm really happy to have had you in my environmental health courses, either online or face-to-face, and I hope you remember that I am your personal consultant. Whenever you need an environmental or occupational health question answered, please come to me. I'll always be there for you. So listen, wishing you a wonderful summer, and please stay in touch.
Hello to the NYU class of 2020. This is Mary Miller from the Wasserman Center for Career Development, and I just want to congratulate all of you on your upcoming graduation. This is a huge accomplishment. It has not been an easy year. I know that, but I'm encouraged all the time by how terrific and how talented your class is. I've had the privilege of working with a lot of you over the past several years, and I can tell you that there is a ton of passion, a ton of intelligence, and just a real sense of dedication to this work. And I have been honored to be part of your journeys. Certainly at Wasserman, we are here for you. Please feel free to reach out to us in the coming months. We hope you'll continue to engage with us, and we are so excited to see what you end up doing next. With that, again, congratulations for all of your hard work and this huge accomplishment.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Go out there and be bold with your ideas. Be confident that they are rooted in everything you've learned over these past few years. We are counting on you.
Class of 2020, you did it. Congratulations. My name is Lisa Croyne, and a few of you know me by face, but most of you just know me by email. I'm your GPH registrar. So you did it, you registered for your classes, and you finished them. No more dealing with Albert, which I'm sure you're very happy about. Not only did you finish your degree, but you made it through this crazy semester, which I know was very trying and difficult for many of you. You will go down in history as the class that lived through and graduated in the middle of this global pandemic. But there's nothing the world needs more now than public health practitioners, experts, researchers, and policymakers. I wish you the best of luck as you go out there and help the world. We appreciate you and we need you so much. Thank you and congratulations.
To the graduating class of 2020, congratulations on your achievement. The world needs you so much more now than ever before, and we're proud to call you graduates of our program.
Dear class of 2020, so happy to share in the excitement of your graduation day. And I'm so proud of you today and always.
Congratulations to the NYU Global Public Health class of 2020. So this is not the world or the graduation ceremony I think that any of us has wished for, but you are all arriving at a really important moment in public health. And I think people have a new or even a first understanding of what public health is, and more than ever, I think people appreciate how important public health professions are in the world. You're now poised to offer so much, and I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope that you'll stay in touch. Congratulations to all of you.
Hi, class of 2020. You've had quite a road on your journey towards an MPH. It's already been windy, bumpy, and uncertain, even before the global pandemic, and definitely now as you graduate during a global pandemic. What is public health but you and your journey? So think about what kind of public health practitioner you want to be, what communities you want to serve, what communities you want to remember, what future you want to create. I'm thinking a lot about the future generation, you and my own. Best of luck to you.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the presentation of graduates. Please welcome Drs. Matthew Lau, Rebecca Batensky, Ray Niara, and myself, Diana Silver, who will present the first round of graduates by department.
Hello, graduates. It gives me enormous pleasure to congratulate you on graduating, especially during these extraordinary times. As you savor the fruits of your hard work and enjoy this special moment with your family and loved ones, on behalf of the Center for Bioethics, I would like to wish you a future full of success and happiness. Se-yong Bei, Shen-Yao Cheng, Yulia Gamper,
Kara Hunt, Hannah Joe,
Sheena LaBouffe,
Xinglu Li, Sierra Monet Payne, Kimberly Piper,
Santiago Reta.
To the 2020 graduating class, I am delighted to wish you a heartfelt congratulations on your commencement and on all of the hard work and many accomplishments that went into your path to this day. You have learned an enormous amount about biostatistics and public health, both in the classroom and in the real world of our current public health crisis. In spite of the immense impact of the pandemic on your last months at NYU, I hope that it has instilled in you added excitement and passion about your education at GPH and your preparedness to participate in all kinds of public health efforts. Congratulations and very best wishes to you all, and please keep in touch and come back to visit us. Na Ajale Anamor Krau, Jennifer Leonila Arzu, Farid Bagheri Ardestani, Kajol Desai, Laura Fry, Yeli Gao, E-Ray Kim, Z Lin, Monica Luna, Ludovic Ngiasu Mbakap, Jinal Shah, Tanmik Shah, Jiwan Shin, Christopher Yoon, Zhen Zhang, Yan Jun Cheng, Bo Gu, Yufan Guan, Xin Yue Huang, Sumaid Kaol, Ji Yue Li, Meng Li, Carolyn Winskill, Jia-Chan Shin, Yu Xin Ye, Hao Yu Zhao, Shu Ju.
Dear graduating class of 2020, on behalf of the Department of Epidemiology, we congratulate you on your impressive accomplishments. Now, more than ever, Your skills and knowledge of epidemiology will prove essential as you head out of school and back into the world. You have much to offer, and your talent is critically required and will be greatly appreciated. Your academic journey has ended for now, so now it's time to go and make a positive difference out there for your communities and fellow human beings. We are immensely proud of you all, and we're confident you'll make us prouder still as new graduates and alumni of the School of Global Public Health at New York University. Congratulations. Amanda Albergo. Patrick Anderson. Nida Athar. Manaz Bader. Sarah Barnes. Melanie Chan. Suyi Kui. Christina D'Agostino. Yuan Fang. Grace Gibbon. Jason Eastan. Dennis Hilgendorf. Rachel Jones. Harmandeep Kaur. Yang Lu. Tulan Lee. Gabrielle Maranga. Marlena McGill. Brittany Milan. Christina Mugio. Jordan Murphy. Sarah Murray. Catherine Nas. Jonathan Nahar. Ajua Nantri. Natsumi Nemoto. Vasiliki Radaios. Shalom Sabwa. Caprice Sassano. Laura Scarimbolo. Bettina Schneider. Dawani Shah. Jiming Sun. Anna Talamas. Daniel Tarkington. Anais Tayton. Andrew Trinidad. Lavanya Vedanarayana. Yu Wang. Cynthia Yi. Xiaoshan Zhang.
Graduates of the Cross-Continental MPH program, I am delighted to congratulate you. You've experienced so much in your intensive one-year MPH program. From the classrooms in DC, where you first met each other last summer, to your travels to Buenos Aires, where you studied hard and then also did your applied work experiences in NGOs and in the courts and in sport and social organizations, in health clinics and in NGOs, and of course in community organizations exploring race and identity issues. Then, after a well-deserved break at home, you traveled to Madrid before we knew what COVID-19 would do to that city. Because you were studying epidemiology, I know that it piqued your professional interest, and I know from talking to you that you are following the epidemic with a professional's eyes. But I also know it took a personal toll on you. So I'm extra proud of you that you came back, you studied hard remotely, and you completed your theses, and you've done some amazing work. So again, congratulations, and you are well deserved of this degree. Janelle Boafo. Lillian Boots. Bridget Akosua Brophy. Nabia Chowdhury. Zoe Costamiris. Allie Deegan. Orville Edwards. Sarah Friedman. Jennifer Goldberg. Catherine Hellman. Sarvani Kuraganti. Mireille Mirham. Juanit Rodriguez. Anael Said. Calvin Shinrock. Jessica Will. And we're back. Please welcome Drs. Chris Dickey, Joyce O'Connor, Jose Pagan, and Ralph DiClemente, who will present the second round of graduates.
I want to congratulate this graduating class with your amazing accomplishment for an MPH from the School of Global Public Health. I'm really proud to have worked with you for the last 2 years. I'm really delighted to have met you. It feels like just yesterday when we first met, and I'm so excited about your accomplishments over the last 2 years, how hard you've worked, how you've come together during this incredible global pandemic as a class. I want to thank you for all of your hard work and for all the effort and time you put in to becoming better public health professionals. If nothing else, this pandemic has shown us the importance of public health and how important it is for all of you to stay together, to stay connected to us, to keep part of this community. I will really look forward to staying in touch with you. I really look forward to having you be a part of our lives at NYU and for NYU to be a part of your life.
Ala Abdo. Alexandra Adesalu. Ayman Ahmed. Fariza Alendi. Noura Anwar. Alexandra Ariaga. Rimple Ball, Catherine Bauman, Gustavo Ignacio Caballero Ramirez, Nirja Chowdhury, Arya Chituri, Chinenye R. Chukwu, Dabney Close, Angelina Kui, Mariah Dotson, Sonali Desai, Lotana DK, Jalin Ding, Chama Ogechi Egegetse, Scholastica Enechukwu, Anna Erlandson, Fatima Farid, Saba Fatima, Farnia Faiz, Stephanie Fernandez, Natsanet Gabrandrius, Emily Graham, Kayla Grant, Lanye Wang, Kana Inui, Monica Johal, Corbin Kapler, Sutton King, Mutuishi Kundu, Madeline Leota, Hujan Mapchan, Patty Medina, Janae Moody, Jenna Moat, Hannah Myers, Nivedita Narasimhan, Funmilayo Ogunbufunmi, Deanna Oliver, Kimonas Papadopoulos, Nicole Parada, Sheena Patel, Bridget Rader, Shayla Raymond, Daniela Reboya Salazar, Maya Roberts, Daniel Roque, Lillian Rose Cruz, Aman Sajid, Lena Samuel, Tedros Seyum, Daniela Solis, Alisa May Tan, Changye Tang, Julius Torres Kellinghusen, Anita Virmani, Colleen Watson, Jewel Winters, Seiko Yamashita, Ruha Zahur, Mohammed Al-Shekhri, John Bardzalowski, Juan Ma, Nicole Manino, Ana Polanco, Tamiam Popal.
Congratulations to the Public Health Nutrition Program graduates of 2020. On behalf of the faculty, we are so excited that you have completed the Public Health Nutrition Program and are ready for the next steps in your journey in public health. You came to the program with a commitment to public health and service, and during your time in the program, we have witnessed your professional growth and development with a profound dedication to the health of the public. The COVID pandemic has brought to the forefront the need for public health, and specifically public health nutrition interventions to address food insecurity, disparities, and the link between nutrition, diet, and health during the life course. We know you will all rise to this challenge. Good luck and warmest wishes for a successful career. Thank you. Amy Ellithorpe, Zhanting Feng, Zintong Gu, Jennifer Jones, Jennifer Keys, Gabrielle Khalif, Haley Canal, Yazi Lee, Chelsea Mangold, Celine Ung, Andrea Rodriguez, Paula Dobrik Swendowski, Kriska Unch, Bohan Yang,
Congratulations to the Public Health Policy and Management class of 2020. I feel like I've been at a party with you, and I wasn't able to properly say goodbye. But more than that, I want you to be aware that you're part of our family, you're part of our group, and I really want to learn more about your accomplishments for years to come. But at this time, I just want to say party hard, and congratulations.
Ryan Chen, Adrienne Zurich, Vanessa Finis, Maura Harris, Erika Kini, Dana McIntyre, Francesca Perone, Benjamin Wagner, Mallory Young, Tina Agarwal, Mashal Al-Raji, Gianna Babu, Daniel Baek, Eric Ballesteros, Abdullah bin Salama, Michelle Chan, Amy Diawara, Caitlin Gasick, Yang Han, Krista Holman, Margaret Huey, Roxana Jahanbani, Sanobar Jaka, Malavika Kararikal Pudhur, Eliana Copley, Yogita Kuldeep, Charu Madwani Jain, Francesca Mendez, Usoma Nwankwo, Gilberto Ochoa, Paul Opawoi, Pinkey Patel, Najindim Pedro, Nin Few, Brinda Rana, Sakshi Ranhan, Helen Rodriguez, Daniel Stoff, William Su, Edward Sen, Sneha Vanama,
Congratulations, graduates. This has not been a typical spring, nor is it a typical graduation ceremony. You, unlike your predecessors, have confronted numerous challenges that were seemingly unimaginable a few short months ago. You have dealt with uncertainty, adversity, fear, and in some instances, the loss of a loved one. Nothing can prepare you for this experience. Through this adversity, you have risen to the challenge. You have not only endured, but you have thrived. You have confronted the disruptions caused by the COVID pandemic, and you have succeeded. You are resilient, strong, and effective public health professionals. As I look at you, the graduating class of 2020, I am confident that the future of public health is in good hands. Your hands. Be strong, be safe, and good luck.
Bethany Boyd, Olivia Burgess Spandier, Michael B. Clark, Kathleen Lynch, Naomi Montag, Burkina Morgan, Anisha Paul, Meghna Pata, Brian Badlew, Bertha Canaleta Cabali, Emily Cowan, Paris Lloyd, Francesca Minardi, Chiumana Uswagu, Julianne Rocco, Alexa Stufano, Kumba Sai. Megan Chang, Jacqueline Montes de Oca, Senti Juwal,
And now we present our undergraduates. Doctors Joyce Moon Howard, Karen Faber, and undergraduate advisor Kristen Bush will present our graduates.
Greetings, graduating class of 2020. Our 131 graduating co-majors are brilliant, bright, and capable. Congratulations on completing your degree requirements and on selecting the field of public health, a field front and center of the COVID-19 pandemic. As you may know, crisis can give rise to innovation, and innovation can give rise to opportunities. You are well prepared, well trained, and graduating at a decisive moment in our history, a time when knowledge, skills, and innovation are sought out. I applaud your achievements, and I look forward to seeing the accomplishments that you will make in the future. Congratulations again. Be sure to wear your gloves, wear your mask, and be safe out there.
Hello students, this is Dr. Faber stopping by to wish you the warmest of congratulations on this, your very special graduation day. I am so happy to share in the excitement, and I'm so very proud of you all. Now, some parting words for you as you go out into the world. Please remember, wherever you go, be bold, be creative, be courageous, and be your very best. So peace, blessings, and love to you all today and always. Congratulations again.
Congratulations to the undergraduate class of Global Public Health. I'm super excited that you have made it. You all have put in so much work throughout your time here, whether it was through research or in classes or in your student activities. And, you know, even though we find ourselves not being able to be together physically, this is a time to really stop, pause, and reflect on all the amazing things that you've accomplished throughout your 4 years, and to really celebrate yourselves. We're looking forward to the in-person graduation, but until then, congratulations! Woo! Live it up.
Oyindola Abe Peter. Zadie Adams. Jocelyn Alvarez Biza. Yasmin Amigan. Dana Anglin. Gabriela Araujo. Eleanor Babayev. Lauren Bench. Ismatu Ba. Timothy Barber. Ellie Bartlett. John Barthia. Paula Bontempo. Chelsea Braithwaite. Jason Briscoe. Cyril Catherine Cato. Kaya Carruthers. Harriet Chen. Alisa Chang. Chioma Chikazi. Horue Berry Chu. Meredith Cohen. Yuji Kuzik. Sohini Das. Tibian El Sharif. Sydney Ernstberger. Juliana Esposito. Maimuna Faye.
Rebecca Flaherty, Judy Bourgeois, Cassandra Francis, Catherine Frazier, Ethan Gabor, Samuel Gaiman, Amanda Galacy, Mahima Narish Golani, Crystal Gonzalez Nunez, Juana Groza, Justin Haleen, Andrew Hahn, Ravindra Hari, Mariam Hashmi,
Saoirse Healy, Gabrielle Henoch, Haley Herzog, Madeline Holly, Chris Shao, Christine Sunny Hune, Vanessa Jasuja, Mansi Jayade, Everett Zhang, Amanda Joa, Caitlin Julian, Yeon Kyun Kim, George Knight, Emanuela Kabara, Cassandra Connick, Sabrina Krebs, Anne Kwan, Tess Lancaster, Devaney Latino, Wiley Larman, Yunkang Lee, Diane Lee, Rodney Sujay Lin, Benjamin Listman, Molly Machado, Isabella Martinez, Aneri Mehta, Peyton Miller, Cheyenne Morillo, Milashka Mukia, Guljar Nehar, Nadira Narain, Amarachi Ndukwe, Jonathan Nguyen, Neka Wakori, Justin Oliveira, Leah Naomi Ortega, Andrea Oyang, Tabasa Ozawa, Camilo Enrique Para, Ria Patel, Mary Pavlakos, Tanya Peña Ortiz,
Genevieve Perry, Sofia, Anjali Rajan, Andrea Raul, Yasmin Razak, Sarah Resendez, Amal Rahal, Sarah Rosenwald, Inara Roy, Megan Reprek, Christian Santo, Julia Santoro, Maya Serafin, Paula Skiki,
Malka Schneidman,
Talia Schrager, Elijah Scott, Victoria Sfera, Samiha Shireen, Acacia Sharma, Jacqueline Shepard, Datlisha Simon, Lauren Stadler, Lauren Stafford, Joseph Stinson, Mackenzie Sullivan, Hunter Sun, Nahian Tafiq, Tanya Thomas, Guy Thomas, Krishna Trivedi, David Tweedy, Reedy Vicaria, Stephanie Vasquez, Sophia Meifong Wong, Cynthia Wong, Xiaohu Wong, Jessica Wei, Carolyn Welsh, Michelle Wong, Tommy Wong, Jennifer Young,
We have now come to the close of our virtual celebration. You are now NYU GPH alumni. We look forward to seeing you again, healthy and well, at NYU and GPH's in-person commencement ceremonies to be held after the pandemic comes to an end. Thank you and congratulations.